Skyblock, a great game filled with many adventures. There are many activities you can do in Skyblock, but I only cared about one at the moment. That is grinding ghosts. Yep. But there was one tiny issue. I did not have enough damage to grind them really fast, so I needed to do something about it. And that's when it hit me. The Reforges and the Reforged Stone, and specifically these two, Wizard which gives strength and Ancient which gives crit damage. And the power of these Reforged Stones are determined by your Catacombs XP, so I needed to get more. Now I have already completed every single regular flow, so it's time for Master Mode 1. I mean, come on, he's just a fun looking cloud. What can possibly go wrong? But it is alright. I can just ask a good friend of mine for help. Due to my friend not feeling well at the moment, I had to take matters into my own hands. Now in dungeons there are 5 classes you can choose from. Healer, Mage, Archer, Berserker, and Tank. Now, I was playing Archer at the moment, and I already had the second best somewhat maxed out Archer weapon, the Juju short bow. But obviously it was not enough, so it was time for an upgrade. The Terminator, best archer weapon in the game. And if you take a close look at its name and price tag, you will be able to tell that it is really that good. As you might have already guessed though, item that expensive and good is not exactly easy to craft, as it requires 4.9 million quartz, almost 1 million obsidian, 24,000 null spear, 27 null atoms, 650,000 flint, 16,000 tarantula web, 6.5 million lapis lazuli, over 1 million ender pearls, 270,000 mithril, 1,000 soul string, 640 griffin feathers, and the most difficult of them all, the Judgementcore, which I will speak about later. For now, let's start with griffin feathers. There's an event called the Mythological Hunt. Whenever Mayor Diana is elected, she brings the event with her. She was elected at the moment, so I started grinding. For you to get good loot from these events though, you must have a good griffin pet. I had legendary one, so there was no issue with that. During this event, you just fly around the hub digging burrows. Once you dig 4th burrow, that burrow is called the treasure burrow. Now in this treasure burrow, there's a little chance that he will get griffin feathers. There are many other possible loots you can get from these. Some very good, and some, well, not really much. And after 2 days of doing this event, I got 4 stacks of griffin feathers in total, and some other good loot too that I can sell later on auction house once it goes up on price. But I had enough of this for now. Remember when I said there are many activities in Skyblock? One of them is Slayers, and more specifically Enderman Slayers. There are many different drops you can get from Enderman Slayers, and one of them is the Judgementcore that I mentioned earlier. And it is only dropped from the final boss of the end, Tier 4 Void Gloom Seraph, and it is insanely powerful. I do not do too much damage even with my Atom Split Katana. Ooh, I know. It is because your armor is reforged to necrotic instead of ancient, you fool. No, that is because there's an item called Firewall and Atom Split Katana. And when you combine these two with Sheep Pet, it absolutely eradicates everything. Then why don't you use that to grind ghosts instead, huh? That is because ghosts are immune to magic. Now there are levels in these layers, and I needed level 7 to at least have a chance of dropping this judgment core, but I was still 55 bosses away from that milestone, so I got to grinding.
3 hours later.
And this should be the very, very last one. After so many hours. Fine. Let's freaking go. At long last. We got it, boys. The Terminator recipe, of course, and everything else. Now we can actually drop the judgment core. And while I was doing this layers, Aatrox also got elected as mayor. This meant that I had 20% more chance to get this judgment core. If I wanted to get it, this was the time. And while doing these layers, I was also getting new atoms, ender petals, and null voids that I needed. Then I came up with this strategy. I would set up Griffin Pet for my fishing hook throwing pet route. And once I summoned my Griffin Pet, I would hold Dealer's Axe for double magic find. And then I decided to take a look at the odds of dropping the Judgment Core. 1 in a 1771? What? What the fuck? And then I thought to myself, I'm not gonna be doing any Enderman Slayer after I get this Judgment Core. So I decided to just trade away my Enderman Slayer setup and more valuable things for a Judgment Core. And this was the perfect time because Aatrox was mayor at the time and Judgment Cores were way off the price for now. It was difficult to find one, but I did find one eventually. Okay. This guy should be giving us the Judgment Core now. He has brought this other guy, probably his friend. I don't know. Okay, come on, accept. Okay, come on, please. Please, please, please. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. R.I.P. all of my stuff. If I feel so bad for giving this, but what else can I do? And other things too. Let's get the real old flux capsator. Oh, I almost gave the pet item to pet. Okay. And the Reaper gem is the soul bound, so I cannot give it to him. I forgot about that. Okay, we got it though, we got it. Then I collected minions for some more money because we need the money right now. We so do need money. Then I started crafting null voids with null spheres that I grinded and then buying obsidians. Then I also crafted the new edges. Then I went to the spider stands to grind tarantula silk, and the first ever spider that I killed dropped this. Then I also dropped one fly sweater, and then third travel scroll. And also hit Spider Slayer 8. Now for the first 3 people that comment their usernames, I'll give them the travel scrolls that I dropped earlier. And about 3 hours of grinding later, I had all the tarantula web that I needed. And then some more epic crafting montage. Then I crafted tessellated ender pearls. Then I bought some griffin feathers. And then some more. Then I decided to mine quartz by hand, but then quickly realized that it would take billion trillion centuries. Then I was doing Wolf Slayer and this happened. What? What? No way. Third Capsator. Third Capsator of this week, bro. I don't even know what to say. Oh my god. This is gonna help so much. Then I traded the Capsator for 3 stacks of quartz blocks from my friend. Shout out to him. We're crafting it, boys. Let's go. Let's start with the no blades. Let's go. Wait, this was in the middle, right? Yeah, I think it's like this. Let's see. Yep. Wait. Wait, isn't it 30? But that was 2 stacks. No, it's 16. It's not 32. I'm pretty sure it's 16. Okay. Let's place these first. Okay, it's 16. Well, let's craft it now. Judgementcore in the middle, of course, the main recipe. The ingredient. Now, tessellated ender pearls. And tarantula silk too. And braided griffin feather. Let's go. Let's take a screenshot first. It's done. Let's go. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Let's freaking go. Whew. Wait. Why are the arrows like squished together? Aren't they supposed to spread more or something? Then I applied 5 stars on it. Then reforged it to hasty for more quick chance. Then I applied power 6 and overload 5 on it. Then infinite quiver 10 alongside every other normal enchants. Then normal and fuming hot potato books. Then a recombobulator 3000. Then golden rune 3. And that last soul eater 3. And then I absolutely eradicated the funny clown. Then he came back to life. Then I killed him again. overall this bow is really good and insane, and it's nowhere near maxed out. So yes, it was a good decision to craft it. And you might think that I grinded Catacombs XP and did Ghosts after that, just as I had decided in the beginning, but no, I don't even have my Louis dagger anymore. It's a pretty funny story, really. I was doing dungeon runs, and at the end of the run, I probably salvaged or threw it away, probably. And when I realized it, I started freaking out in chat and stuff, and moderator was there. And you might think he helped me, right? That's what moderators do, they help people. But no, he made fun of me and muted me for an hour, so I could not get my livid bad dagger back. And on top of that, ghosts are also immune to arrow damage, so I can't use Terminator on them. But I did not care about ghosts anyway, I just was looking for an excuse to get a Terminator. I mean, how many people do you know got Terminator before 5th star on their Wither chestplate? Now I would appreciate if you liked and subscribed, because this video took weeks and tons of effort, so yeah, thanks and peace out.